Let's see. So, HANA backup and recovery part. So, HANA offers very comprehensive backup, data backups here. So, comprehensive functionality to safeguard our database, also to ensure it recovered fully, speedily with the maximum business continuity. Means, so why we have to take the backup of the databases means to recovery purpose and also to safeguard our databases. And also in case of something is happens, using the backup, we can recover the data. We can recover the data here. So we can take the manual backups, automated backups, and also there is a configuration of the options, and also a retention period we can maintain, and also we can do the recovery to the specific point in time, recovery to the most recent state, specific data backup. So there are the multiple means backups integration. So backups we can perform it here, right? And also, so backups are automatically integrated with the when we are using in the latest version of the HANA 2.0 SP08 SP08. There is a new concept is called the LSS, right? Local Secure Store. So when we are using these backups are automatically integrated into the HANA backup. So HANA backup here, right? So here, let's see how many types of backups we have. Then backups types, the types of backups here. And so how many types of backups are there? So then we can see here. So they are the backups types. They are the total. So two types of backups are there here. Second one is the full DB backup, full DB backup. The second one is the delta backups. Delta backups here. So delta backups means one is called the incremental backup, and second one is called the so differential backup here. Differential backup here. Delta backup and there is a differential backup. It is there here. So incremental and so differential backup we have here. So what is the differences here? And also we can also take the logs backup, redo log backup, snapshot backup, encryption of so third party tools, many tools. Maybe we can take the file system backup method, or we can also use the so third party tools. We can use it to do the backups and everything here. So full so they are the full DB backup and delta backup. So what are the what is the differences between all of them, right? So coming to the so full database backup means everybody know data full data will be backed up, full data will be backed up here, full data. Suppose like so what it will take means data folder at operating system level. You have a one file system is called the slash ana data. In this data, actual the HANA data will be stored, database level, everything will be stored into the HANA data folder only. This is very important thing here. So it will take the backup of the so slash HANA data. It will take the backup of the slash HANA data here, right? Slash HANA data. It will take the backup of slash HANA data here. So full entire DB will database will be entire data will be backed up here. Suppose example, you see this is the database. Okay, this is the database here. In this database, this is the suppose like let's take the weeklies, right? One, two boxes, three boxes, four box, five, six, seven. Okay. So Sunday, Monday. So like that, we'll write it here. So Sunday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, the above is the Saturday here. So whenever whenever you are taking the Sunday backup here, what will happen? Whatever the full database backup, when you are taking the full DB backup here, when you take the Sunday, how much data you have, all the data will be backed up here. When you're taking the Monday full backup, so entire data, whatever the data is there up to till that date. Suppose you are taking the Monday till Monday, how much data is there in the database level? All the data will be backed up. When you are taking the Wednesday, then all the data will be backed up here. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like that. So everything full DB backup means it's a clear. Full database backup means it's a straightforward. Entire data will be backed up. You are taking on Friday means so till Friday, how much data is there in your database level? All the data will be backed up. All the data will be backed up here. This is called the full DB backup here. Full database backup here. Okay, full DB backup here. So you got it right. You understand this one, right? Entire data, whatever the data is there till now, if you are taking now till 5:39 p.m., how much data is there in the database level? All the data will be backed up. All the data will be backed up here, right? Tomorrow if you are taking, then so today's one and previous days and their data will be come to the this status here. This status, it will come to the that one, that is called the entire data you are taking the backup here. Okay, that is the full database backup here, full DB backup here, right? So when it comes to the remaining backups, these are the slightly confusing topic here. Okay, slightly confusing topic here. So incremental backup, incremental backup. So here there is a formula for the incremental backup. So incremental backup is required the first full DB backup and first full DB backup is required. Then, so differential backup also it's required so full DB backup, full DB backup. The first full DB backup is required. Then after that, subsequent backups here. So when you're taking the incremental backup here, incremental means increased data, increased data here. So which means Sunday, you have the full DB backup is there. Full DB backup is there. That is fine. So when you are taking the Monday incremental backup means Sunday after the full backup, whatever the data is got increased, only that data will be backed up. That changes only will be taken care here. When you are taking the Wednesday, then Wednesday means already Monday, sorry, when you are already Tuesday, you have taken the backup, right? So then here to here, last 24 hours, whatever the changes are happened, only that data will be backed up. That data will be backed up here. That data will be backed up here. That is called the, so Tuesday, that data will be backed up here, right? So from here to here, only that changes will be backed up here. Only here to here, that changes will be backed up here. So which means incremental backup required the one full DB backup plus the last any DB backup is should be completed. Incremental backup is required so any backup should be completed on the before the day here, right? Any backup should be complete. Any backup complete status here. Then only incremental backup it will take. Suppose when you are taking the Friday, you have taken the backup on the Thursday means so Thursday to Friday, whatever the data you reached it here, only that data will be backed up. Only that data will be backed up. That is called the incremental backup. Only increased changes, only increased data. Only the data means here, only whatever the data received to the data folder in the last 24 hours, that will be taken care here. That will be taken care here. Okay, that will be taken care here. Okay, got it? That is the so incremental backup here. So, but incremental backup, first full backup is required. Then after that, you can take the backup. Then when you're taking the next backup, it will look the previous one of the any one of the completed backup. Then it will take it out here. Then last one of the backup is required. Last any backup is required here. Okay. Then when it comes to the differential backup here, differential backup also it's required. The one of the last full backup is required. Then when you are taking the Sunday, you have taken the differential backup. Monday, when you are taking, then it will take the last full backup. When was the last full backup completed? So then Sunday to Monday, it will last changes will be done. When you are taking the Tuesday, then it won't look the one of the completed backup. So differential backup always required the one full DB backup is required. One full DB backup. When was the full DB backup is completed? Sunday. Then Sunday to Sunday, so Monday, Tuesday, these backups will be taken. When you are taking on the Wednesday, then so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this data will be backed up here. So when you are taking on the Friday, but full DB backup completed on the Sunday, then Sunday too means Sunday after this backup, whatever the data is received till that time, whatever the data is there in the here up to Friday, so all the data will be backed up, which means differential backup always look the full database backup, full DB backup when it was completed. Even though you have completed the subsequent backups, so that will not take that one. Always it will look the last full backup when it was completed. From that date to till date, it will take the differential backup here. Then incremental backup is required the so any one of the backup should be completed. When you are taking the here that's Saturday, then last backup completed on the Friday, then Friday to till that time, whatever the data we received, only that data will be backed up here. Only increased data after the backup, whatever the data got increased, only that data, that data, that data will come to the part here, right? That is the main thing here. Okay, got it? This is the differences here. That's why you will get confused in these two parts here. Differential backup means always look the when was the full DB backup completed. Sir, 1 year back full backup completed. Then I am taking the so now differential backup means that 1 year to till date whatever the data received in that backup you will get the all the data here. So only two files here. But incremental backups are 1 year backup, full backup completed. Then till yesterday there is some incremental backup, some differential backup, full backups are happened. Then what will happen means so after that backup, whatever the data is received. So why? Because incremental backup always look the incremental backup always look the so incremental backup always look the so last any one of the backup should be completed status here. Any one of the backup should be completed status here. Okay, that is the main thing here. Okay, so got it? Any confusion, anyone? So how to take
Uh,
it out? Yes, please.
real time, which backup we are preferring?
That
This
is
increment,
depends upon the organization. Okay, depends upon the organization. People will take the backup. So
but
sometimes,
Sunday is the full backup only, I think, right? Every
yeah, that's what
organization.
I'm going to explain. Some organizations, what they will do. So Sunday they will take the full backup. Then Monday to Saturday or Friday, Monday to Saturday, they will go for the incremental backup. So some organizations daily full backup. That it depends upon the organization. Some organizations, so Sunday full backup plus every day, every day they will go for the differential backup. So that's their wish. How they want to set up their backup policies, they can set up like this. Some organizations they have the much space, so they will take the full DB backups. So that's fine. Some organizations they don't have much space for the backup files, or it will take some time. Full database backup means it will take some time. So some organizations Sunday only they will take the full backup. Then Monday to Saturday they will go for the incremental backups. Like this they will set up. So here we have to go to the HANA Studio. then we can do the manually, we can take the backups. Yeah.
So any backup we can recover the data till the crash
Yes.
point or something, right?
Yes, we
That is
can.
not some
You
drawback
can
or
recover it. You can recover it. Any backup is we can use it. The only thing is, if the incremental backup, if you take it out, so last full backup is required, then multiple incremental backups also is required. If any one of the file corrupted, then you will not in the position to recover the data. But if the full backup, last full backup is fine to recover the data. Incremental differential backup, one full backup, last differential backup is enough. But only incremental backup is subsequent incremental backups are required. If in middle, if any one of the thing is got cancelled, then failed, so then remaining backups also you will not able to recover it here. Here, using the HANA DB, HANA Studio, then go to the backup and recovery. We can take the backup of the system database as well as the tenant database also. System database, right? There is no much data that system DB. Then we can take it out here. See here, complete DB database backup here, right? Or differential backup or incremental backup here. So if it is incremental, then INC will come. Then if it is the differential, then diff underscore. This is the prefix of the backup here, where it will be stored here in this location. If you want to change this location, you can change it. So this is we can do that one here. Like this differential backup can perform it. But the differential backup and required the previous full data backup is required. Previous full data backup is required. So first time when you are taking, you need to take the complete data backup. You have to take it out here. See, complete DB backup you are getting taking. Right. So then you can take the backup and recovery. You can take the tenant DB also here. So tenant, select the tenant, complete backup, finish. Okay, this is done. Two volumes were backed up here. So backup you have taken. Maybe you can see it in the backup catalog also, how the backup has taken. This is the backup catalog. So in the backup folder, if you go to this is the backup catalog. Here you will get the display. When was the backup completed? What is the size and how much time it's taken to complete the backup here? What is the location here? Then you see so any delta backups, any log backups you have completed. Then it will start. Log backups will run automatically based upon this configuration. Automatic log backups. If you enable this one, automatically the automatic backup log, the transaction logs will be log backup will be taken automatically every 15 minutes once. So this one we can define it here. Okay. So if you don't need, then just disable this one automatically. That will be disabled status here. Right. So you can also check the tenant backups also. You can check it out here. Tenant data backup and everything here. Right. So that is the backup you have taken here. So if you want to take the incremental backups or differential backup, you can take it out here. So in the operating system level, why? Because you are taking the file system level backup. File system level, you are doing the backups here. Here, you see at folder level, it will create the some backup structure. It will be created here. So suppose like there is a backup folder, 00, then backup. In the backup, you have the data. So system DB, tenant DB. So if we go to the tenant DB, so we have the index server, access engine related files. See here, data backup. So data backup, data backup. So when you take the incremental backup here, backup of the tenant database, so then you take the incremental or differential backup here, it will create the some files here. Simply, it will create the some files. So LSFNLTRC, INC data incremental backup it is created means whatever the changes are happened in 849 to till 850, so 852 whatever the data are there in this 3 minutes gap, that changes will be there in the here itself. So in the 840 till 849 all the data will be backed up. Then after that whatever the changes are there here in the 3 minutes gap. So that changes will be in the incremental backup here, right? So something got deleted, you want to recover it. Suppose like in your database level, so suppose example, so you have the, suppose the example what we can do, suppose let's see the any users are there, nothing here. Okay, some roles, nothing is there here. So what I can do, I will delete some of the users here. Let's see. Let me, I think we cannot delete the standards ones. That's fine. So if you delete anything here, we can recover from the backup. If you delete any data, we can recover the data from the backups here. Why? Because you have already taken the complete backup here, right? Complete data backup you have taken. So entire data will be backed up in this backup files here. So if you take the backup, all the data will be recovered here, right? This is the incremental backup and full backup here, right? So we can from the HANA Studio just right click on here. We can just take the backup and recovery. So we can take it out using the system DB. We have to take the backups here, right? Right click and backup and recovery and backup of the system database, tenant database, and this one we can do that one here, right? So while taking, it will ask the path name where you want to store the data. So that path name we have to define it here. So otherwise you want to define that differently, we can define that differently here. Complete backup and differential incremental differently we can define it here. Right? That is the main thing here. And okay, so that is the main thing which we have to perform it in the systems. Okay, so differential backup, complete backup, and incremental backups here. There are the three types.
So system also we have to take the backup, system and tenant both.
System is not much required. Yeah, if we want to, can take it out the system DB also, but there is no much data in the system DB. So if you don't take it also, not a problem.
Okay.
Every time taking backup.
So, question I have:
Yes.
um, do you have to change anything if you don't take the system DB backup? Then you only rely on the incremental or the tenant backup, tenant DB backup. Then do you have to change any configurations, anything like that? The post.
Now here you are doing the manually, you are taking the backup, right? So that's
Right.
when you are taking the manually, you don't need to take it out. But this procedure can be automated by using the scripts or by
Yes.
using the HANA cockpit, we can automate it. So while configuring that scripts or automatic time, what you can do, so you can exclude this system DB backups. So only 1080 DB only you need to take it out. Then you can just define that strategy in the cockpit. In the HANA cockpit, we can automate it. That cockpit, we can automate it so that every day, as per the timelines, whatever the timelines you set it out, automatically it will take only system 1080 backup only. Whatever the backup type you define, that will take only. It will ignore the system DB.
Okay.
That we can define it. It's not mandatory like if you do the backup and it will take the system DB 1080 DB. No. So you have to take it for the system DB. You have to
Yes.
separately take it for the 1080 DB. Both we have to separately we have to take it out. One backup it will not be included both.
Okay. Got it.
While taking backup, that's creating three files, right? Like
Yeah.
complete. So what are those files? Three files.
These three files are, one is the name server, index server, access engine related files are getting created, configurations related. These three it will take the backups here. Name server, access engine, and index server.
Okay, and you have shown that in the configuration tab, there is a option like backup interval. So how much interval is recommended?
That is for the log backups. Okay, log backups will be the automatic log backup. Why? Because log backups it's required for the roll forward, roll back statements. All log backups are required. So
Okay.
this will take the backup of the /HANA log folder here. So data folder, data backup, we have to manually take it out. But log backup, there is an option in the HANA Studio automatic. So which means by default it will be the every 15 minutes here. So every 15 minutes one log backup will happen. So compared to this data backup, log backups are very important. Why? Because to recover the data to till that point in time recovery to the particular timestamp, so this log backups are required here. So suppose if I want to do the recovery now, what I can do here, I can recover if I use the full backup. If I use the full backup here, see automatically it's taking the backup. If I use the full backup here, then only 549 only up to 549 whatever the data is there, it will be recovered. Sorry, now it's a 558. Then this log backups will help you to recover the up to this timestamp. Up to this timestamp, log backups will help you to recover it here. When was the last log backup you have taken? After that, that changes will be applied in the backup time here. So 552. So 552 every 15 minutes. So then 552, now 558, then 6 minutes data. Then, so if you want to recover the data at the particular time, so you can use the up to 552 only. Why? Because when was the last log backup happened? 552. So you can recover the up to 552 only. That changes.
Or
So
can we
if you
take
increase
from
them,
OS?
if you increase to the 1 hour or that one, then it will delay in the taking the backups when we are doing the recovery, point in time recovery and everything that time. So you will not able to last 1 hour data, something you will not able to recover.
Ravinder, can we take backup from OS level also?
Yeah, we can use the scripts. We can use the scripts to take it out.
Command. There is no command for taking the backup at OS level.
OS level commands, that's what OS level scripts and commands we have to use it. There is some HDB backup, so there are some commands we have to use it. Some scripts also we can use it.
Okay, do you have that script just for the?
No, I don't have any scripts. It's organizational scripts, so we don't have any scripts. Every organization there are different types of scripts. So organization wise, the scripts are different. Every organization there are the different. So that we have to write it and different bash scripts, shell scripts, multiple scripts. In the cron tab, we have to set it out. There is a different procedures here that we have to do that one. So
In
otherwise, yeah,
real time also they will take backup from DB only or OS level.
DB means what? DB
Sorry,
database backup only, right?
studio.
We are taking.
Sorry, sir. From studio level or
That studio
OS.
level manual backups they will take it out, but real time every day people has to log in and do the backup. That will time taking procedure, right? So that's why what they will do, they will write the some scripts, or they will use the some third party tools. Normally people will use the third party tools here. So people will use the third party tools to take the backups here. So third party tools means some TS, some Tivoli, so some third party many tools are there. So these tools, there are some third party external tools are there. This one will take the backup to the external devices, external storages. So that, these tools have some settings here. So some commands, some settings here. So this automatically it will come tender into your system. It will take the data backup and it will take it out here. If you are taking the manual backup, that time you need to define. If you are taking the manual backup, that time, so we have to take it out here. That is the main thing here.
How to configure those third-party tools in studio level?
Studio level third party tools, there is a backup configuration. So here the back INT settings that you have to the back INT agents, you have to install it. Third party agents, they will provide the some agents and everything that we have to install it. Then, so if you configure it, so as per their timelines, the backup will run it in your systems.
Okay.
But those file, right, goes into the same location, right? Whatever we have
That is,
seen.
no, no, not in this location. Their tools level, it will take it out. This is the file
Okay.
system backups. Means at OS level, any folder, you can store the data backups and everything. But entire your operating system is corrupted. This backups also corrupted, right? Then to avoid this kind of risk, what the people will do, people will take the backups into the some of the third party tools. There are the many companies are there. They will provide this backup related functionalities. Suppose like Tivoli, TSM, and some other Azure Blob. Azure blob storage here. So blob. So I think, and also the control C4C, Cloud 4C data centers. So the Asia biggest tier 4 data centers to store the backups. Then number of companies are there. So if you tie up with them, what they will do, they will initiate the connection to the your backup, your database server. They will initiate the backup server, and they will set the timelines here, whatever the timelines. Then as per their timelines, it will take the backup. Then it will store the backup files into their devices, their servers. It will store it here. Whenever we required, then we can pull this data to here and we can restore it. We can do the restore part here. Okay. So let me share the meeting link to the other batch. There is a batch is going to happen. Okay. So like this, we can take the backups here. So suppose if you want to recover the backups, right click and backup and recovery. So then you can use the recovery of the tenant database or system database. You can recover it here. So we don't have any third-party tools to configure the back end and everything. The file system backups, we have to rely on the file system backups only. So in this case, what we can do, so whenever right click and so just to do the recovery, it will ask the tenant, it will ask the three types. Either you want to recover the most recent state, here. Here, the log backups that will be used here. Or you want to recover it here, most recent state means system will decide when you want to, up to what is the most recent time to recover the database and everything here. All the data will be recovered here. You want to recover the database to the following time. So currently 6465 is there. You want to recover to the only 5. So only 5, then you can maintain the date timestamp and you can do the recovery. So sometimes you can recover the last backup. When was the last backup is completed? So that data will be, backed up here. That data will be backed up here. Recover the database specific to the data backup here. There is a data backup. You have to recover it here. Up to that backup, you can take the recovery. Up to that backup, you can take the recovery here.
Till the point of crash, that is applying the redo lock, right? This is automatically apply the redo lock, right?
Locks, yeah, automatically.
Yeah.
When with this all these things, this will not apply the redo locks. Why? Because here only data specific data backup you are using database. Whatever the last backup you have taken, that backup you need to browse it. You have to use it. But this too, it will use the redo locks. Suppose like recover the database to the point in time recovery. Now 6 is there. I want to recover to the 5 4. Then you can use it. Then set the backups here. The database will go to the offline while doing the recovery. So it will set the log backups and what time it will be recovered. So up to so 5 4, 16 5 4, no backups found. Okay, timestamp is different. So let's take, what is this timestamp here? Okay, let's take the system timestamp here. So system is in the EST 16 EST. So EST system is in the EST time zone. So otherwise, let's give the Indian timestamp. So plus 5:30. India Standard Time. Okay. So India Standard Time. So now I think what is the time now? 7:37 now. 7:37. So now up to 6:37. Let's take the example 6:37. 1 hour before I want to this 1 hour data is crashed. I want to recover that one. So just you can use the this backup catalog. It will fetch the data. It will fetch the data, but why it is not fetched? So let's take backup is there, but here let's see the backup timestamp here. We go to the backup catalog. In the catalog we have the 6 up to 6 we have the backups are there. It's up to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay, let's go to the backup and recovery. The recover of the tenant database. So select the tenant DB. Next. So recover to the most recent state. This is also you can use it to recover the most recent state. So database automatically it will search the what is the most recent state which is available. Then it will recover it here. It will check the backups which is there in the here. So it's a 549 complete DB backup happened. Then it will also use the log backups. Because when was the full backup happened, then it will use the delta backups. It will initiate the log area. Then it will so OS level commands, right? You said you can use the recovery command. These commands you can use it. Then finish it. Then see the you will see here the status of the recovery here. We use the most recent state. So here the tenant only we use it, right? So then tenant means access engine index server. So this data is getting recovered automatically. So it's a restarting. Then it will provide the timestamp up to what timestamp the system got recovered it using the backup. It will automatically it will apply the backups, all those things here. So the recovered time log position. So 6 only up to 6 it got recovered here up to 6 p.m. means 10 minutes back it got recovered. So right data got recovered to the up to 10 minutes back only. So means up to 10 minutes back the data. So after the 10 minutes, so this what is the log position? 5757. There is a log positions here. So there is a log positions here. Up to 6 o'clock, they have the log backups, right? Up to here, the backup has been taken here. Right? So like this, so if we want to to recover the data to the particular timestamp. So here we need to correctly set the timestamp. Then you can set the timestamp here 6:10, right? So now you want to 17. Let's see the 17 here. 17 means 1 hour. 1 hour back, we don't have any timelines, right? We don't have any backups also. So that's why it's not taking any backup. So with what time we have the backups are started here? So 16, 549, 549 onward. So if above, you want to recover to the up to 550, right? Then 1750. I want to recover the data to the 750 only. So then you can use the 750 timestamp. So then it will search the whatever the data is there in the catalog. It will search the all those things, including the log files. So 749 it will use the log backup. So complete DB backup. Then after that, whatever the logs are applied, it will apply the logs. Then initiate the log area. Then next, finish. So that, let's see. So recovery is running.
So every time name server, index server, and XCS engine, right? As backup.
Right. See here, 550. Up to here, the data got recovered now. Recovered the time. So this time, so up to here, the data got recovered here. So up to here, data got recovered. So you selected only this time, only up to this time. So data got recovered. If you select here, up to this time, data will be recovered. So that depends. So it will check the backups are available or not. In case of backups are not available, then how it will take the recover the data? How it will take? So that will not take. So that is the reason. So if you want to take the specific data backup, the particular data backup, full DB backup, it will recover here. That's the main thing here. Okay. So just to practice it, these backups. So you can create it, some data, some users, then take the backup, delete the users, then restore it. So like that, you can do some test cases. Then, so you will get how the data is getting recovered. You will not get, but you will see the status, the data is recovering, something like that. Whatever the deleted data that will be recovered here. That one we can check it out. Okay. So like that so you can take the whatever the data backup you want it, three types, either incremental, complete or differential, or you want to recover the data up to recovery. So use the recovery. So then you can do the recovery of the data and everything. You can do that one. Recover the system database, Trinity database, you can do that one. Okay. So here you have this is in this location that is storing, but you need to check the spaces also because multiple people are doing multiple things. Then it will clean up. It will so you can delete it also. Okay. Just try it practically. So let's see the more scenarios tomorrow. Okay. Just to take the backups and try to restore it. Do the some test cases. So you can understand so more. Okay. Any questions, anyone?